Number 22, 4 squared plus 4 raised to 0 plus 4 raised to negative 1. Okay, 4 squared. It's 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 4 raised to 0. Any number raised to 0 is 1. So 4 raised to 0 is 1. Plus 4 raised to negative 1. So that's reciprocal of 4. So 1/4. 4 raised to negative 1 is 1/4. Okay, 1/4. So 16 plus 1 plus 1/4 is 17 and 1/4. Our answer is letter B. Number 23. 0.489 times 0.592 times 0.798 times 0.875 times 0.23 is approximately equal to A 2 over 25, B 7 over 125, C 1/5, D 3 over 500, E 27 over 625. Now, approximately equal to. So, we need to round these numbers off to the nearest tens for easy multiplication. Okay. So, for your 0.489, this number will become, if rounded off to the nearest tenth, it's 0.5 times your 0.592 is nearest to 0.6. Then, times 0.798 nearest to 0.8 times your 0.875 is nearest to 0.9 and your 0.23 is 0.2 equals. So if you multiply these numbers, so 0.5 times 0.6, that's 0.3. Since 5 times 6 is 30 and you have 2 decimal places from 30, so 0, so 2 decimal places, that's 0.3. Then 0.3 times 0.8, so 0.3 times 0.8 is 3 times 8, 24, so it's 0.24. Then 0.24 times 0.9, so 0.24 times 0.9, that's approximately 0.2. And then 0.2 times 0.2 is 2 times 2 is 4, and then 2 decimal places, so 0.04 approximately. And after this, check your choices. So 2 over, for letter A, 2 over 25. 2 divided by 25 is none. So add 0. So add decimal point. Add 0. 20 divided by 25 is still none. Then another 0 added to 20. That's 200. And then divide 200 by 25. So 200 divided by 25 is 8. So letter A is wrong. For letter B, 7 divided by 25, 125 is none. So add 0, so add decimal point. So 70 divided by 125 is still none. So 0. So 700 divided by 125 is 125 to 50, that's 6, so 0.06. So this is a 0.05. 700 to 50, 500, so 0.05. Okay. For letter C, letter C equals, so 1 over 5 is none. Add decimal point. So, add 0 to your 1, then 10 divided by 5 is 2. So, 0.2. Now, letter D. 3 over 5, 100. So, 3 divided by 500, 9. Add 0 to your 3. So, add decimal point. So, 30 divided by 500, still none. So, 0. Then, add another 0. So, 300 divided by 500, still 0. So, far from your 0.04. Now, let's proceed to letter E. For 3, so 27 divided by 625 is none. And then, add 0. So, add a small point. 270 divided by 625, still none. So, add another 0 to your 270. So, 2,700 divided by 625. So, 27 divided by 6. That's 4. 4. 27 divided by 6. That's 4. Because it's not 5. Since 6 times 6 times 5 is 30. So, 0.04. So, your letter E is approximately equal to this expression here. Your letter E answer is approximately equal to the answer here. So, 0.04. So, letter E is the correct answer. Number 24, what is 75% of 2/3? 75%, that is equal to 3/4. So, 75% is 3/4. So, what is 3/4 of 2/3? Okay, 3 over 4 times 2/3. So, 3/4 times 2/3. This is multiplication of fractions. So, multiply numerator by numerator. So, 3 times 2 equals 6. Then, denominator by denominator. So, 4 times 3 equals 12. Or, 6 over 12 equals 1/2. So, our answer is letter C, 1/2. Number 25, the product of -3 and -6 is so much larger than the sum of -2 and -7. So, our choices, A, 9, B, 12, C, 15, D, 21, E, 27. Okay, product of -3 and -6. So, multiply -3 and -6. And this is equal to positive 18. Since negative times negative is positive. Then get the sum of -2 and -7 equals. So, -2 plus -7 is -9. Since negative plus negative equals negative. Then, get the difference of 18 and -9. Difference from, let's subtract. -9 equals positive minus negative equals positive. Minus minus is plus. So, 18, this minus and minus sign becomes positive. Plus 9. So, equals 18 plus 9 is 27. So, our answer is letter E. Number 26, which expression has the largest value? Okay, our choices for letter A, absolute value of 7 is 7. For letter B, absolute value of negative 7 is 7. For letter C, absolute value of 7 minus 2 equals 5 is 5. Then letter D, absolute value of 2 minus absolute value of 7, which is 7, is 2 minus 7 is minus 5. Then letter D, absolute value of minus 7 is 7. And then plus 2 equals 9. So the largest value is 9. Letter E. Number 27. What is the weight in kilograms of 26 sacks of sugar if 150 sacks weigh 12 kilograms? A2, B3, C4, D5, E6. Okay, what is the weight in kilograms of 26 sacks? So let X be the weight in kilograms of 26 sacks of sugar. If 12 kilograms is the weight of 156 sacks of sugar. So this is your equation. It's ratio and proportion. So cross multiply. X is equal to 26 times 12 over 156. Next, we can reduce 12 over 156 since 156 is divisible by 12. So this is 26 times. So 12 divided by 12 is 1 over 156 divided by 12 is 13. Since 12 times 12 is 144. So plus 12, the 13th 12, that makes 156. So 13. Next, X is equal to 26 times 1 equals 26 over 13. Then, your X is equal to 26 divided by 13 is 2. So, your answer is letter A, 2 kilograms of 26 sacks of sugar.
0.250 L. So, M is equal to 1.15 M. Yay!